All right, we are back with the profile reviews. So excited to do this again, as I have done last time for a while, and you guys have a chance, of course, for me to check your profile, to give you also tips as well, to give you insights. Again, I will be doing this probably for next hour or so, and we have a lot of profiles submitted already. People submitted them before, so I'm gonna go over and actually touching base on that and making sure I can cover them. And let me know, guys, if you can hear me well. This is gonna be. I went live yesterday, but today I decided to go over the profile reviews to help you guys with your profile reviews. Okay, so I was just checking the audio. Everything looks fine. So thanks so much, Yasin, for joining. So yeah, we're gonna start with the profile reviews. You can click the link in the pin comment. Actually, you will be able to see the order. I need to go through a lot of them, so bear in mind. But the best way for you guys to submit your profile is by actually submitting it in that link. Like this, we don't lose the track. It's easier to keep things organized. And also the other thing, I'm sure, if you're watching this, you will probably find useful information, even though I might not cover your profile, but you might still find some things useful. Just 1 second, guys. I'm here. I'm just gonna check this light as well here. Might be a little bit better. All right. So I assume everything is great. The audio is good. Let me just open up the first profile so you guys can see it. Let me double check if it's. Oops. Just a second. Sorry, guys, for a little bit of arrangement. As you know, the live stream sometimes can be tricky. All right, so you can see the first profile. So we have Ali. He actually, if you click in the pin comment, you will be able to submit your profile, and you can actually see the order that we're going through. So again, I don't want you guys spam the chat. No need to spam the chat. You can just submit it here. Let's leave the chat for the questions, for anything that you guys want to ask, and I'll happy to stop by. So okay, we have Ali. Actually great initial look, very nice. It does look attractive, I would say, like a great profile picture. The name, everything is clear. You're also pro seller, which is very nice as well. Just for you guys to show you as well, like keep in mind, like, so for example, Ali has this book a consultation, which is also pretty nice as well. Hi, I'm in the meeting. We can discuss your project idea, how to proceed, which steps to follow. I can also guide you regarding designs and other things. This is actually a pretty nice, because some clients, they want to have obviously this kind of a free meeting, and being able to see stuff free. So this allows you to actually charge for your time, even though it might be a small amount. It's not maybe a big amount, but still you can be effectively charging for your time. So that is good. Ali, thanks for your message, but you can click the pin comment. You guys can click on the pin comment, and you can submit it there. So you have a pin comment, and I will just show you here just in a second, and we're going to come back to the profile. So you will see this link, and you can just put your name. You can put up your Fiverr username as well, and you will be able to submit the profile for the review. So that's probably is the best way for me to keep things to track things, and you guys can just list your profile there. So all right, let's come back to the Ali here. Again, this is a great thing, like for you to consider adding the consultation. It's just like additional revenue that you can have.
Hi, I'm Ahsaan Khan. I'm a web developer with more than 7 years of experience. I'm highly skilled at PHP, Laravel, WordPress, and Coordinator. whether you need a fully customized PHP or Laravel web app or stunning.
So I like the video. I think the only things I will definitely improve is the actually having like a microphone. So because the audio, it might not be very clear, and although the idea is amazing, the intro video, like, huge credits to you. But I would suggest to consider getting some microphone, because you guys want to hear the person clearly, and that's something is very important to remember. Of course, having good microphone, having this is the audio is the most important. We have the information as well, so this part is it is important, right? But you don't want to include a lot of like emojis. Just include your experience, maybe years of experience, maybe some interesting clients, some interesting things that you can share. But other than that, it's good. Again, the prof, you can see guys here, the gig images are great. I wouldn't say order now. I mean, this is not really something that they can click on order now, so I will avoid having. And also the other thing, you guys want to also check how this looks on the mobile. You actually want to go to your Fiverr app, and you want to check and see if it actually looks clear, if it looks great, optimized or not. But I like the number. For example, here you can see this one is a bit React and Next.js. It's a bit kind of close to the border, and probably on the mobile it's going to be cut, so make sure you can actually everything is in line perfectly. But I like the style. I think it's great. And I'm going to also open one of the gigs here just to see how things are. Okay, so it asks me to log into Fiverr, like always. Let me also make some, sorry guys, I'll make some arrangements here just to make sure. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so again, looks good. Responsive one-page custom website, WordPress, React JS, ideal for startups or personal brands. This is actually a nice as well to list for who it's ideal, because even for me, like, the clients are asking, is it ideal for like, let's say, for you know for someone, right? So it's good to be able to give this sort of a difference. The website is not loading, so let me know what is not loading, guys, if you can still hear me or see me. Oh, the website, you mean for the profile reviews? Let me check if I submitted correctly, but it should be loading. So um, yeah, I think yeah, I was just checking. I see people are submitting reviews, so it should be loading. But yeah, you can maybe double check with another device. So yeah, going back to Ali, this is great. I like the packages. WordPress, React for small business. Okay, this is great for backend. So it's clear. Honestly, things are looking good. You can see also his the description is also nicely optimized too. So let's see the FAQs. Why what do you need to get started? Will the website be mobile friendly? How much experience in PHP you have to develop? This is also great. I think you guys should definitely use the sort of the power of the FAQ, and you should definitely have all of the questions that you can fill with the FAQ. You should definitely fill. And we go back to the most recent. Thank you. Thank you. So I will maybe include more information, because especially when they're writing something more, you want to make sure you can not just say like thank you, but actually maybe give a few words as well about the project, how things have been going. So I will suggest, for example, I'm not sure when did you update your gig images, but I will definitely update them more often, because that's just going to help you kind of like test and see what essentially things can be improved, or maybe the conversion is going to work better on other images. So don't if you just do it once, just don't do it just once and that's it. Try to update every 3, maybe 6 months. That will be ideal. The other things, going to the portfolio, first thing, it's great that you have a lot of projects. When you have, for example, yeah, so this is also looks nice. Honestly, I will just say a really great job on how you were able to structure things. I hope that you're using LinkedIn. I hope you're using, maybe YouTube, because for sure you are, in this case, kind of like already overgrew Fiverr in a way that how to show things, how to optimize your gigs. And for you, there is definitely has a lot of potential in pushing your presence on social media, and hoping to attract more clients. The other things I will suggest is, of course, for example, you're doing the website development, full stack, PHP. I would look into the categories, like maybe, for example, you can do something with Framer. Maybe you can like explore those trending subcategories, and that's something that can be also helpful, like when you start to explore those. For example, right now there is like these platforms like Lovable, right? It's been a you guys probably know there's a lot of people are using it. You can create a lot of gigs around the Lovable as well. That can be nice. You can help them fix, for example, certain things. So yeah, but this is a great example, and I'm happy that you were able to do it. So okay, let me know, guys, if you have chat in Abe. Thanks for joining. You can just click on the pin comment. You can see it here, and I'll just post the link one more time so you guys can see it. And feel free to submit your profile. I'll do my best to review it today, but I have to go back to the May, because that's where we stopped before, and I haven't done that. What if the client suddenly subscribe our package and I'm also new? What if a client suddenly subscribe? Not sure, Ali, if I understand correctly. Yeah, so Abe, I gotta respect. I cannot just go and review yours. So just if you put it there, I'll do my best to go over and review yours. So okay, let's go for next one. I just don't want people to be like, oh, you skipped mine, you skipped this, you skipped that. So we can just go based on that order, and you guys can also many things. I would say it's not going to be maybe something new for you, because you already probably heard some things. So a lot of things might be repeating, but I understand that you guys want me to take a look at your profile to kind of like give you the tips, give you the strategies. So I will do my best. All right, so let's go to the next one. We have lifted a. So again, I will suggest make sure you're using your first, like first name, um, because that's something that can it's easier for clients to find you as well. If they will eventually start googling you, searching for you, it's going to be much better. The next thing, the problem here is that you see there is like a lot of text which is not visible, and you guys should definitely work on optimizing that more. So this is sorry, let me just do 1 second. I'll do this one. You should definitely see, like for example, when I'm showing this profile, like I'm not the only thing I can see here is like Squarespace, right? So but this is, for example, it's not very clear, and there is like some person there, right? Okay, even if it's AI video, but still it should be you should be the face of your account. That's how clients, because when they see you, and especially, for example, you have your name here, um, Gambiro, you can definitely put it here as well. Unless you're going with the agency approach, like you want to show your as an agency, which is also an option. But I will just suggest you to kind of like show your name here. Again, the profile picture is not bad. Maybe it can be a bit close up, because you have some space here. But that's fine. I mean, it's better, for example, than a lot of other profile pictures. So yeah, for again, starting with, let me actually switch it to dollars, so it might be easier. And guys, just give me like something like in the comments if you hear me fine, if you if you see everything fine, because sometimes I'm getting comments, the microphone might be low, or the audio or something. So just if it's okay for you, just you can say all good, and that will make me a bit more less nervous about something is not might be going well. Okay, so portfolio, very important. So this is something that is you should definitely do. Like I remember we updated some projects in the portfolio, and next day I'm getting more clients than I'm usually getting, because clients are looking at portfolio. Right now you probably don't get a lot of messages from potential buyers who are asking you about the portfolio, maybe because they can actually see it themselves. So they go to your profile, they see your portfolio, and they're not going to ask you because they can see themselves the projects you have. So make sure you actually do a good job. And when you do this, for example, when you have portfolio, make sure you are you don't need to write this like editable nursing like report. Like you can be more specific, like more like general. You don't need to go very very specific. So for example, digital product for Etsy shop, right? So instead of like Etsy digital product design for Etsy, like you have this repeating Etsy multiple times. This is like, for example, all caps. This is like not all caps. Like you just have to keep the same style, the same here. Squarespace website design, Squarespace. So this is not like a keyword. This is like actual name. So you don't want to be just like repeating yourself a few times. That is important to remember. Okay, so let me open up the gig as well. Let's see what we have here. Two orders in queue. That's great. That's nice. Ads digital products basic. So there's no need, for example, to repeat, yourself with the basic or like standard here. So definitely this doesn't look very very professional to me because it's kind of like all over the place. So just keep it simple. Again, like here I feel you're just putting Etsy too much. Like if you say one time Etsy, that's more than enough. You don't need to like kind of the same goes here. Like there is no need to just use it as a keyword. You just should have it as just one time you mention it and that's it. um, yeah, so other than that, I think again, the FAQ, why does it have all caps here and it doesn't have here? So make sure you guys actually do the same, because for me, if I'm a buyer, I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna do if I'm gonna like order your service, I don't know like what should I expect, but like I don't want to have in one place like this, another place like that. So you want to be professional, you want to be just kind of like taking care. I'm not, again guys, I don't want to go like hard on you, but like some things are just obvious and you can see them right away. So I will definitely suggest to some things maybe take a bit more seriously, and that's the answer to those questions that you might be having. Why I'm not growing, why things are not working for me? So it might be because of those just simple things that you can fix. All right guys, I see your comments. Thanks for the everything. Happy that finally something is good, is working. Fiverr keep declining my profile too. What is the causes? Judah, Judah, I'm not sure why it's happening. You should contact the support. They should be able to help you with that and give you the answers. But it might be multiple reasons. Maybe the ID may be mismatch, or maybe some things are also mismatching. So again, it's best to figure out with the support. So we have Muhammed, top-notch graphic design services. I'm not a big fan of like top notch, the best of the best, because it's not really like you who are deciding this. It's the clients who are deciding this. If it's top notch, they can see it in the comments, like in the feedback. They're gonna go here and they're gonna see Muhammad did an excellent job. Okay, makes enough for them to see. Um, I see that you have the video here. You don't have the video on your. Actually, you have a lot of gigs, which is very interesting. So one thing to me, it's like I think this color, like it does look a little bit like when I'm looking at your profile, it's like kind of a bit aggressive in my opinion. So I would maybe of course you've been on Fiverr for a long time, you have 3,500 reviews, but I will consider at some point, maybe like, let's say if you just did your profile everything now, like you rebranded it, I will give it maybe like 6 months, 8 months, and then like maybe do another rebranding, because you don't want to keep always the same style all the time. You want to change it because sometimes it actually might be better the other way around. So again, yeah. So another thing, I'm not a huge fan of not showing yourself, right? I think you should definitely show yourself on your like for example, you have it here. I'm just going to open the gig page and see. So let's say you have this listing.
Hello, Amazon sellers. I am Muhammed and I am excited to introduce.
um,
Hello, Amazon sellers.
okay.
I am Muhammed and I am excited to introduce my Amazon listing design and product editing service here on Fiverr. As a business owners, we know first impressions matter, especially on the biggest.
So it's a nice video, but you should have video for all of your gigs, because the videos are the most important thing right now on Fiverr. And especially when, let's say, when the buyers are looking at your profile, they want to know that there is an actual video there. So I would suggest to make sure you have videos for all of your um, for all of your gigs. You know, even though you have like sometimes gigs, like you have a lot of gigs, which is good. This is something that is important to have. But let's say, for example, this gig, which is the first one, which has the most amount of reviews here, this should definitely have a video as well. Perfect web uses two simple logo concepts, transparent. Again, maybe this should not be like repeating because it has a here, it has, so you know, best value up to yeah, this probably should, again guys, I will keep it like minimalistic, you know, like up to probably this should be separated, right? um, but this is nice. I like that you have kind of like, you know, cleaned it and polished it. The description doesn't need to be very heavy, just needs to be very clear what you do. And I like this as well. I like this, best regards. Maybe it adds a personal touch to the to you as well.
Are you ready to make your ideas come to life? Hi, my name is Mohammed, and this is where I make all your graphic needs come true. With over 12 years of experience as
This is great. I like the intro video, and this is definitely great. This is also good. You have a lot of FAQs. Um, I mean, I see that, you know, sometimes you have those like the reviews and everything, which it can happen on Fiverr. You know, unfortunately, that's what we have to deal with. But looks good. I like that you're responding. You're actually responding in detail as well, which is important. So it's not just very short response. I will suggest to also, for example, if you're seeing, let's say this is like a logo one, there is no need, because you know the industry is shifting as well. So if you're seeing maybe the logo is not getting, you're getting not the same number of orders as you were getting before, try to change this gig into something more. Maybe you can do social media designs, you can do other things, like, you know, because I see you have website design, you have design premium stand-up pouch packaging, I'll design brands. So you're doing a lot of this presentation design, infographic. I don't see maybe a social media necessary, but this can be also very, very big. You can have a big opportunity because brochures, all of this stuff. And I'm actually curious to see, yeah, like especially if you're not getting, you know, if you're not getting the momentum on these gigs, you should change it to, you know, try to do something that has more demand. So it's also good to do research and also essentially provide focus on the gigs that actually have more demand. But yeah, those are the things that I think you can do, Mohammed. But great job in any ways. I think you're doing great, and it's nice to see your profile too. So we have Ashik. Um, Again, guys, you want to make sure it's always clear. Like I understand that, you know, like let's say, you know, if you're coming from, of course, you know, we have a lot of US clients. They're, you know, familiar with the name. Sometimes they might be kind of like not sure how to pronounce your name. So I would make sure it's clear, right? Or you can also say, for example, hi, I'm, you know, let's say Ashik, and like this, at least the buyers will be like they will know how they can call you. So that's something that you can do. Maybe you can do like a short name, right? or something like that. But of course, you should go with the first name. So you should have your first name, your last name. That's how it should be on your profile, right? If you have like a a bigger name, just make it shorter for the clients to understand who you are. Again, the profile picture is nice. I mean, I think it's a good start, but it can definitely be better as well. Like I think you can improve the background. Just can be more something like simple background, just like a white or something that yeah, I mean, it's good. You're smiling. That's great, but I think don't keep it for long. Like let's say change it after, like I said, three months, 4 months. You want to keep it fresh all the time, because many times what happens is sometimes you will have your profile picture when you were like, I don't know, maybe like young student, and then you don't change it for like years, right? And then clients are like, oh, actually, maybe you look different. If you're going to record some loom videos or other things, the clients might be like, oh, you actually look different. So make sure it's always up to date. This is just some very simple thing to do. Okay, so you can see it's not really visible, this like responsive, editable, fast delivery. I would avoid using like fast delivery, order now, like unlimited revisions. It's just not something that they can also see it. Like if they click on your gig, they're gonna actually see that it's unlimited revisions or fast delivery, like 1 to 2 days, for example. So yeah, but clickable HTML email signature. I'll create WordPress. Honestly, I will, because for example, like let's see how much traffic you're getting. Um, yeah, so this is a very small, like a small type of gig, and many times I'm not sure if it does have a demand at all, because this is something that I feel the buyers can do themselves maybe very easily these days. But if you can provide something like you can manage their email campaigns, you can because you have like you work with NVIDIA and Nescafe, Moye, it's big, so you can definitely do more things. For example, managing their email campaigns. So not only doing designs, but I think you should definitely do the management, because you're charging like $10, $20, $10. Okay, this one is $50. I'll create word page coming soon. Again, I just feel these types of gigs are not very, like, this is not something that you can make a living from. It's just, in my opinion, it's very hard to kind of like rely on this, because maybe it was having demand before, but let's see like when it was your last order. But I will definitely change. I will, like, you see, you have a year ago, right, 2 years ago, so it's not getting demand at all. So why would you keep it if it doesn't have a demand? So you guys, you don't want to have a gigs that are not bringing you anything. Like if you see there is no orders, impressions, or anything, that means you have to shift industry, you have to change things. So I'll create HTML email template, responsive email template. The biggest problem with these types of gigs is that you have services that are like, even ChatGPT can do this for you now, very, very quick, and actually really good. So but what the clients will still would like and would need help is actually managing the email campaigns, setting up sequences, maybe consulting on emails, right? Like those are things that still, because there are so many different platforms, so many things. Like for example, I will set up an email sequence for let's say converting your visitors to the clients, right? And you can set up like a nice sequence in there. So again, you need to look at the, for me, even it's hard for me to recommend you, but my biggest recommendation is to shift your services and shift your industry. So that's something is I feel it needs to be changed as soon as possible. So we have Lorenzo as well. Again, Lorenzo, I actually seen Lorenzo has been doing great job with the YouTube. I've seen your YouTube as well. You're doing like more day in a life, as working as a consultant, and it's really nice. But I think your Fiverr profile has more potential, because I would suggest to you, because I know Lorenzo, he's been like actually commenting and giving me as well sort of the, supporting my journey. So I really appreciate it. But I will suggest for you, because obviously your niche is like personal training and like all of this like workout plans and stuff. But I feel you can also provide like a career advice, because you definitely have a lot of potential. Let me actually see if I can show you guys the Lorenzo channel, so you can just see a bit of let's see if I can find it. You always sometimes show up on my on my YouTube feed, but yeah, I think YouTube, first of all, YouTube as the platform, it can really help you scale your Fiverr journey like crazy, I think. So if you have like a smart connection between your Fiverr and your YouTube, you can be just getting a lot of clients just from that. So this is something that for you to think about more. Definitely have a YouTube channel, because you can share it with the clients on Fiverr. You can use it for example, in our case, we have clients that are coming to us, and I'm sharing them like a YouTube video which explains about the growth service. I'm sharing them, how the growth service works, what is the process, what are my like next steps, like how I'm gonna do this. So I'm really going like step by step. And when I share this video, the clients, they understand much better my service, and they order my service because they see that video and they see what's going to be happening next. Um, so yeah, let me just check if I can find you. Okay, so yeah, I have your channel here. Let me just show you guys in a second. If you guys are joining now, if you have, you can click on the pinned comment. You'll be able to see my. You can submit your profile for the review. I'll do my best. If you have any questions, you guys can write it. No need to write it in the chat. I'm not gonna take it from the chat. I'm gonna be just going to the website. You can click on the pinned comment and you can actually see the current queue as well. But for example, Lorenzo, he has a very nice YouTube channel, and you can see he's getting a good number of views. Like 700 views, 500 views, 1.4 thousand views. So what you can do, Lorenzo, is that you can connect your YouTube to your Fiverr, and you can offer career coaching, you can offer consulting, right? So because let's say you're doing this workout plans and stuff like that. I mean, actually we can check even like, if it does bring, because I feel your profile has a lot of potential. But if you're seeing maybe a decline, because the workouts, I'm not sure if it's like a huge, yeah, I mean, you're still getting like 6 days ago, 2 weeks ago, which the client was not too happy, 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago. So you're still getting a bit, like $50, $50, 50. So it's, honestly, I think you just have much more to offer, and you have like much more potential. And maybe, I'm not sure how clients are actually going to go on Fiverr when they, if they're thinking about like losing weight or getting fit. I'm not sure if they're going to think about Fiverr in the first place. I'm thinking that they might be like looking for something else, and then they will go to Fiverr, like they will see you and they're like, oh, okay, I might try Lorenzo service as well. But I feel you can really change your profile into doing like career coaching, advice, helping them, like even like maybe helping students get their job, right? Like these categories have a very big demand. This is a huge demand because everyone is looking for a job. Everyone wants to be like you are, like working in Riyadh, and you have all this access and experience. It's just much more like you can be charging much more than this, because when you're charging this like workout plans, you're competing with just so many. Actually, you're competing not only with people, but all of these applications as well for offering the workout thing. So it's not ideal for sure. So I would definitely suggest you to do a complete rebranding and change things on your Fiverr profile. So okay, and guys, also wanted for you to who are just joining, I really would appreciate for you guys to try out the platform that I've been telling about it all the time. And again, I did a live yesterday. Like, I want you guys to try it out, because I feel this can be very nice way for you to have, like a simplified communication and things. And again, I understand there is obviously a 2 weeks trial that we have, and then there is a 30, it's 39 per month. If the price is high, is you're like, oh my god, this is expensive, I cannot spend this amount of money, please just send me an email, hello@freelancehustle.ai, and I will happy just for you to just use it so you can give feedback, because we have some nice things, like we are working on the order management where you can actually just with one click export all the requirements, everything, files, put it in one place, have your team members see that. Of course, we will hide the price and everything, so you don't need to worry about that. But it's really, and right now with the CRM system, I think it's just has so much potential as well, for you to use it and for you to have results. So feel free to try it out. Again, you have 2 weeks, you can cancel on the 13th day. I'm not going to be upset at you, but I would love for you to give some feedback. And of course, you can join after the first payment. You're becoming part of the Telegram group that I'm there with other sellers, top sellers, pro sellers, top rated sellers. And I think that that will be nice as well. Okay, so we have Clara. This is a nice example of the profile picture. Again, as simple, just the background, and then of course you like shirt, something professional. You wanna look good, guys. Like I can't just, you know, I mean I cannot see you like, let's say just taking picture with something like, I don't know. No, I'm not saying you should, I hope no one has a picture like pajamas or something, but this is like a real, it's a real business, so you want to look professional, you want to look good, on the picture. So that's why this is the most important thing. And for Clara, I mean, I wish she has also intro video, because I feel like you, first of all, you're a pro seller, which is already gives you some advantage over the other sellers, right? Because like the clients, they see that you're a pro. UX designer, this is good actually, that lists down your niche. Maybe I'll write something more. For example, if you look at, like, let's say our profile as well, creating attractive social media content and growing your Instagram, right? So just kind of like describes what I do, and it's very simple as well, and straightforward, so clients can see that. So you can also maybe write something like a one sentence that can just, I don't know, creating something, turning your designs, turning your ideas into designs, or like, things like that. So you can definitely come up. All right. So the next thing, hi there, I'm Clara, UX designer with psychology background, 2 years of experience. Guys, this is also very nice because, sometimes the clients will be like, oh, wow, you're doing this. Or in my case, for example, I've been a professional tennis player in the past, and, some clients will, they will kind of maybe message me, and when I see the project related to tennis, I will mention that, and they actually want to work with me even more. But I think if you can actually put this data in this information about you, like, maybe you have, like, Clara psychology background or something else, the clients, you might get some really nice clients. Like, for example, that's why the whole idea was to bring Mila, my wife, and the whole idea was to bring her because we have a lot of, first of all, we have designers, girls, three designers, and we have clients who are in beauty industry. And for me, just maybe those beauty salons, they don't want to work with me because they see it's a guy, and of course, there is a different type of maybe taste. So that's why I brought my wife Mila, and she's part of the agency, because we have a lot of beauty salons, like health and wellness. And when they see like a girl, and that's actually our team, right? The designers, we have girls, so they're creating more girly like content. So that's the whole idea behind it. But you have to be strategic about these things as well. One gig, it's not enough. Definitely need to have more gigs, because if I go most recent, you have like last order 1 week ago, and then you have 3 months ago. So it looks like the Fiverr is might not be like a full time for you, but it can definitely be a full time. So it can be a full time if you actually work a little bit more on your, just use Canva, for example, and have like a nice. I mean, I like this is real. It looks real. It wants people to click on it, and
Hi there, and welcome to my gig. I'm Clara, a UX designer with a background in psychology and a year of freelance experience. I had the pleasure of working with clients from all over the world, helping them create user centric and functional designs that truly.
So I really like it. I think it's great. Very authentic, very real. But I think the you can do like the gig image as well. Like you can put it on the first second, or you can put it in the last as well. And that way it just gonna look more optimized. You can use Canva and you can just create this. You put your picture. You put, for example, maybe a description of, or like describing what you do, like UX designer. For websites, you put like Figma. I always want to show this example from another seller. I'll guys show you Marco. I feel like he did it really, really great, and actually he did it because he came to Belgrade in Serbia. He's from Serbia, but from another city. And I told him like you should put yourself, you know. And I think he did an amazing job. You know, it's very clear. You have his you see his face, you see the Figma, you see the Webflow, and actually he did put our I think our website here as well as an example. So yeah, that's what I think. That's like a perfect example of how your gig image should look like. Doesn't need to have a lot of text, just describing in this case the platform, Webflow, example of kind of like a mock-up or your work. And I like this one a lot. Actually, it looks really clean, and you can actually see this even from here. You can see this much better. But you can see he doesn't have a video on those on this one, so I wish he will actually add it soon, because the video, and he brought back the video as well, so it's definitely working really well for him. So guys, if you're joining now, link in the pinned comment. You can submit your profile for the review. I'm gonna go over it. Just here, you can just submit your profile. We have more people submitting, a lot of people submitting actually, but you can just put it here. You can see we're doing the Clara now, so I'm finishing with Clara and going to the next one. So yeah, I haven't done this in a while, so I know that you guys are waiting, and I appreciate, but of course I'll do my best to go over everyone. But I'm hoping you also take the feedback from Clara, from other sellers, and that will also implement to you. For example, the same here. I will make sure this is highlighted, right? Like what's not included, you should make it bold. You should make it, like also highlighted as well. So that should be bigger in this case. And of course, FAQ looks nice. I think this is great. Packages looks good as well. We have, let's see here, feedbacks, and of course you guys, you want to make sure, like especially if you're getting a feedback like this, which is amazing, but you should definitely reply to the feedback and just give some personal words like, thank you Laszlo for your feedback, I really appreciate it, it's been a pleasure working you, looking forward to collaborate again in the future. So things like that can be definitely very, very helpful, and help you as well. All right, guys, thank you for joining. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments as well. Feel free to just post it. Joshua, since I achieved my level 1 seller badge, I haven't been getting any orders or messages. What do you think it's wrong? And also, I'm running Fiverr ads too, but no order and message. It can be optimization. Like you can just, maybe your profile is not optimized well enough, right? So it can be because of that. It can be because of for me as well, like let's say if this has been happening maybe in the last 1-2 months, it can be also a season. Maybe your service doesn't have the same demand as before. There are multiple things, but I would say don't, like, of course it's not good that you're not getting orders and stuff like that, but don't stress about it too much, because that's how Fiverr unfortunately is. And I will suggest to just implement the tips that I'm giving, and work on your profile outside of Fiverr. Make sure you have also some presence on social media. LinkedIn is very important. YouTube is crazy important as well. So those things should be due. What should be the cancellation rate if you have 29,000 orders? How many orders are canceled? So you should remember you have like 60 days, the window, right, which counts towards your cancellation rate. So if the orders are canceled after 60 days, meaning that past 60 days time frame, they're not counting towards your cancellation rate. So that's one thing. The second thing, if you are you can actually how to say like most cancellations will not count towards your cancellation rate if you can actually submit it to the support, right? Because there are projects like on Fiverr, it can be canceled, right, by the buyer, but you can explain that it's not your fault. Maybe they requested something that is outside of the scope of work. Maybe they've been unresponsive. There's a lot, like most of our cancellations, which doesn't happen a lot, but it still happens because they are not responding, they are asking for something that we don't do, and I just tell it to the support, and support doesn't count these orders towards the cancellation. So it's really straightforward, and you can definitely avoid these orders impacting your cancellation rate. All right, so we have Romeo Costa, graphic design, problem solver, innovator. I'm more a fan of like saying, for example, I will create this and that, right? Like more of that, but that's fine as too, like, I mean, it's not like what I say to you, you should, it's always right. Like, you can do it like this, but I will just say that from my perspective. Again, the profile picture, I mean, I think looks fine, right? I mean, of course, you can always do better, but it looks cool. It's like, clear as well. So that's great. You have mentioning Romeo as well, your name, so or nickname, or that's how people call you. Maybe let's say that's fine as well. I'll design custom typography T-shirt, handwritten. I'm actually curious to see how much demand you still have on this order. So you have one order in queue. It says basic. I would suggest maybe to. I mean, this is also not bad. Like it's kind of you're repeating, but you can also name this. For example, let's say the first plan is like maybe can be like a personal, right? Let's say the second one can be startup. The third one can be like I don't know, something like a brand. Like you can always come up with these ideas. It's more marketing, but it's probably it will be much better than just repeating yourself in the packages. You can just make them more attractive, and the clients will be like, oh, actually I need to get the premium because it has like I don't know, VIP, or it has some sort of like a scale that will help me eventually. So that's one of those things. One order in queue, which is it's nice. It's still a very competitive niche, I would say. 1 hour response time, but this is great. Portfolio, you have 10 projects, actually 33 projects, because probably you have them made on Fiverr. Typography, graphic design. So I will suggest maybe like you can list down the niches, right? Like you can maybe create some, for example, let's say street art, maybe brand, or like you have maybe like a, I don't know, like a basketball, right? You can do something that, let's say here you have pets, right? You can do pets e-commerce, for example. Like instead of doing like beautiful typography, you can actually name the actual business, like if it's a pets, if it's a sport basketball, if it's a street art, if it's maybe something else, right? That way it's going to be more attractive for people to click on it. But if it's always kind of like the same stuff, it might not be, they might not click on your portfolio, like on those type of projects. So that's that. How do I place an order? That's good. What type of custom photography designs do you offer? How does the process works? What information you need? Okay, so this is great. You're also responding. This is also good. So you can come up with, of course, more responses, and don't be lazy, guys. Just write it, and it's like invisible work, like it will definitely still help you. Like sometimes the buyers will be like, okay, let me read how he responded to this. The same goes to your, let's say, if you're getting like a bad feedback, it's very important to reply, right? And you don't want to be emotional. I understand, like, getting bad feedback, it sucks, but you don't want to be emotional. You want to just kind of like explain your point of view, and that's just going to help you maybe convert those clients, because maybe some clients will just click here and they want to see how you're responding to the bad feedback, for example. This is also one of the things to just remember. Okay, so if you guys are joining now for the first time, or if you join later, you can go to the pinned comment. You can submit your profile. We actually have a lot of people submitting the profiles. So I'm going to do this more. So I'm back now, back on track with the with the profile reviews. I'll definitely do this more again. And of course, I will also would love for you guys to try out the platform that we built for Fiverr sellers, for you guys to try to use. And if you want to know more about how it works, if you go to my channel, there is a live we're gonna do every week, updates what we're adding. So last week, we actually, this week we added the support for the Fiverr briefs. So we're helping you answer the Fiverr briefs as well, and that is a nice update. So yeah, I think that that's something that can definitely help you, and can definitely give you more support on your Fiverr journey. So guys, no need to write it in the chat. You have the link. Just put it there, and I will review your profile. What should be the cancellation rate if I have? Okay, so this one I replied. Sorry, Oscar. Can you please employ me, guys? I'm not hiring right now anyone, so I cannot employ you. One of my gig got declined, giving me the most of the orders. I don't know why. Talha, thanks for stopping by. So I will suggest to make sure you reach to the support. Maybe they did it by mistake, right? There is a lot of mistakes that can happen from Fiverr support because they just don't know the whole picture. So you have to explain to them, right? You have to explain, and you have to maybe even if you know sellers who are doing this as what you're doing, and there are like no issues, you can also mention that as well to the seller. What if I have to order cancellation? There is not a problem if you have cancellations. You can just submit it to the support, and the support is going to help you with removing the cancellation. So it should not be your fault. You can explain to them that the buyer is asking something that you don't do. The buyer is unresponsive. Like you can always, I mean, you should not lie. This should be true, right? But if these cancellations happens and it's not your fault, you should submit it to the support. All right, we have Darshil, wordmark logo maker. So guys, honestly, I know how difficult it is to start your journey on Fiverr, but it's a lot more difficult. First of all, you looks like you're young and it's great that you are starting your journey on Fiverr. I will suggest to don't stick to one service, especially when you're starting out. Try to create like the I think how many gigs can you create? 4, 5, right? If you're just starting out. So create them in different categories. Like let's say you can do logo designs. Maybe you can do video editing. Maybe you can do website design. Try to create multiple gigs in different categories, because sometimes maybe you will get clients from one gig and then from another gig, but you will be able to see what is actually responding better. Again, when you're posting things like that, again, you will sell much better if you show your face rather than if you show the logo, right? Because this is all fine, but people want to work with people. So by showing yourself, and especially that you're young, you're getting started, I think the buyer's gonna appreciate that a lot. When I started, I was like young as well. I was like 16, 17. And yeah, I mean, I think they had also some sort of respect to kind of like starting it out. But again, there is a lot of things you should have, like patience, getting that first order, but try to create multiple gigs in different categories, not just in one category. So yeah, this all looks good. This is fine, but you need to be able to test things. So you should be able to to try to test yourself, maybe like AI category or other things. Like feel free to try, because maybe you'll get much better success in those types of gigs. Okay, so let's go for the next one. And yeah, guys, like if you're just joining, actually just give me 1 second, guys. I will be back in a second. All right, sorry about that. Let's go for the next profile. I have my success score 5 with key metrics, client satisfaction, conflict-free orders, both, room for growth. How much time does it time to? Honestly, it's hard to say. So for me, I have let me know if I can let me check what I can show you guys, so you can see. 1 second. Okay, so switch to. So you can see, for example, my sort of stats, right? My success score is 10. I don't know, like it's 10 on all the gigs. Some gigs were 9, they became 10, right? But I was saying about this yesterday. I think it's because of the recurring orders I'm getting, like the repeat buyers, like things like that. Because I do get cancellations. I do get, it's not I'm getting those cancellations as well. So, but I think because of the volume, it's kind of like maybe helps with like it basically recovers quickly, right? But make sure you are um, like when you want to improve your success score, make sure you have some repeat orders with the buyers. Like maybe, for example, let's say you have a buyer and this buyer wants to work with you like on a bigger project. You can maybe work with client, like split it into the smaller projects, like and you can do one project. Let's say you do it for a few days, you complete it, you deliver it, you show it, then you do the next project. So maybe you can split it by smaller number of orders as well. That can help because it's kind of like the buyer is going to be coming back to you, and that can impact positively. So that's just with me. And the response rate, this is fine. Yeah, this is but yeah, that's how it looks. So okay, let's go for the next profile. Let me just change it here. So we have, right, you guys should be able to see now. We have Usman. Again, you guys want to make sure the picture looks like real, it's you, right? So you don't want to do like a lot of those editing of your image, because the clients, they want to raw, they want to see that it's actually you. Again, I will suggest to go as your first name, your last name, because they can maybe search you on Google, they will be able to find you. So work with 13 plus clients to create content. This is good. I mean, you're just getting started, but this is great that you're sharing 4 years experience. You want to also mention the years as well, because that might be also good, even if you don't have a lot of projects, but you can have maybe like 5 years. Or you don't want to lie if you don't have 5 years. Like, don't put, if you have, like, if you're just starting this month, you don't need to put I have five days of experience. You can skip that part. But if you actually have experience for a few years, you can also include that. For these types of I'm not a big fan of these, like the videos. I would still prefer you like sit down and explain about your service. Even though if you're doing the cash cow YouTube automation and things like that, it's still important for you to speak to those buyers, because maybe for the, like, for these channels is fine that you don't show the face. That's the whole purpose of it. But for you, you should definitely show your face. You should definitely go. And that, I think the industry is still fine. I mean, there is a lot of faceless YouTube channels, and there is definitely demand for that. I feel like you just have to position yourself more, like more personalized, more authentic, and yeah. And again, like this is the same goes, like you have one here, then you have dot here, dot here. Make sure you just actually structure these things, because this is like, I understand, guys, like this is not fun to work on, like like writing these things, but you want to make sure it's professional. Because if the buyer is looking at this, and they're like, okay, like why did you have one, then you have nothing, then you have dot, they will probably think that that's how you actually work. Like you have, maybe you forget here, you put there, like, and that's something that makes them will not work with you, because of these small sort of like not mistakes, but just things that can be improved. So yeah, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. How much time it takes to update? So I'm not sure really how much the success score takes to update. Probably it takes about at least a month, I will assume. But again, I'm not 100% sure because I tell my friends, family abroad to place me orders after conversation. It's at the end of the day, it's not about like you should just build like a healthy system, because if you tell your friends and your family to place in orders, Fiverr maybe has also some sort of like a history of these buyers, like if these buyers are just placing orders with you, or maybe they're actually placing orders with other sellers, and there's probably more stats that you guys can see there. So we have Ella. Hi Vasily, got flagged just after my first order. Inconsistent IP. I had cracked the code. Uh, yeah, Ella, I'm not sure. You should definitely reach out to the support. But probably at the beginning, there are some crazy stuff that can be happening. There's a lot of spammers and scammers. So yeah, this is something that I will suggest to just be careful. That's why when you're starting on Fiverr, there's a lot of unpredictable things can happen. So you just have to be careful with that as well. My success score is 9, but I rarely receive briefs sometimes. So briefs, I think they're becoming more selective now, Fiverr, with the briefs. Um, so yeah, I'm also getting maybe check your minimum, for example, minimum amount that you set. I can also show you what I have here for briefs. You guys can see. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and this is also missed opportunity, right? So yeah, I changed my settings a bit because actually we were launching some we were making some changes to the platform. So for example, you guys can see that this is something that we recently launched, this idea for the briefs to help you like come up with a response. Yeah, so it's actually still in beta, but essentially it's kind of like helping you with that, and you can actually get some, because there is certain strategies that you can do. Like for example, if you ask the question and that person will be more likely to respond because it's a question. It's not just like you are writing things and that's it. It's actually a question, and there are certain things. So yeah, that's something that we have. So let me show you, if I can show you here. No, never mind. Okay, so let's go for the next profile reviews. Let's see what we have. So guys, again, you can submit your profile if you maybe, because I have to go through the beginning like of the list where I stopped before. It was a few months before, so you can come back later and you'll probably see that I went through your profile. So but yeah, sorry if I didn't get a chance to do it soon, because it takes time. There's a lot of you who wants the profile to be reviewed, which is great, but yeah, there is actually a lot of you guys. So I will do my best. So we'll see how long I can still do it. Yeah, so it takes time, 3 months max. So yeah, it can take three months. For 6 months, I focus more on logos. I have changed the tags. What do you mean by Fiverr prefers review? What do you mean by Fiverr profile reviews are back? Yeah, so I haven't done the profile reviews, so that's why they're back. I'm doing them again. So okay, we have Arisha, great profile picture. I think this is nice, clear. People can see it, your face. So that's great. I'm professional Shopify website designer. So again, I will make sure you guys please just put it in the chat GPT or something, because you want to make sure this is perfect. Like even if you have 1 gig, but you want to make sure that there is no grammar mistakes, there is nothing, like everything is perfect. Like for example, like you have here with M, then you have a lower capital, so you want to make sure it all looks in like perfect. And the next thing is, of course, you should have multiple gigs, not only 1 gig, but multiple gigs. 3 packages. You have basic plus premium themes, SEO friendly trust, TARS badges, urgency apps, niche research. Yeah, I mean, there is definitely, and the other thing is, it will be much better if you can also show your video of you talking and explaining. There are also, I think, very important for you to work on your like personal brand outside of Fiverr. Like you can try, for example, TikTok. You can create like short videos on TikTok and attract people, because you can create a lot of topics related to Shopify. Like Shopify, you can create so many things around Shopify. The same on YouTube, you can do so many things. And I think that will be a very nice way to drive traffic to your Fiverr account. So this is something that I will suggest to you. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like the Fiverr is not also something that is bringing you enough returns. But I will definitely do like more homework on your Fiverr account, and making sure you actually have multiple gigs, other things that are also on your profile. So it's very, very important. But I also want to show you guys. Actually, it's interesting because, yeah, just a second. Go to the next profile. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so if I do share, let's say here, 1 second. If I'm sharing this tab, you guys probably will will see nice plugin, but I think you guys will be able to just see what. Yeah, so not ideal to show, but anyways, yeah. Let's go to the next one. If you're just joining now, you can submit your profile for the review. I'm gonna review it, give you feedback. If I don't get back to you, don't worry, because I'm sure you guys are seeing other profiles, and there are some things that I'll repeat myself multiple times. So that's how it works. So I hope you can also implement this to your profile. Stefan, thanks for joining as well. Thanks for stopping by. And Stefan, actually one of our members in the freelance hustle, he's using the platform. So thanks for your support as well. All right, we have Shazad. Your satisfaction is my top priority. Guys, again, I would suggest to just write what you do, like turning, like for example, because people will see your face, right? They will see your name, and then they will see this title, and you want to describe what you actually do. That's very important. Like for example, helping you turn your let's say books, turn your ideas into books, or helping you design attractive book cover. I'm just coming up with the but you can do it well with the chat GPT. I think it can help you as well. Yeah, so we have the my name is Shazad, professional graphic designer with 4 years of experience. I will put like 4 plus, like you want to actually make it numeric instead of the word, because it just kind of like looks maybe more better. Amazon KDP, a content design. I help authors. You can also, because you actually have done a good number of projects, so you can say you help maybe 50 authors, or maybe you help 100 or more. Like you can actually give the number, because it's always nice to have a number. People can see that, so that just going to be beneficial for you. Book cover designs. I actually do like your gig images. I think they are. It looks nice. It looks like flashy. It makes, for some reason, people want to click, I think, on your gigs. I will definitely like to have like you more, because sometimes the problem is people might like this, that you have these nice covers, but because you don't have like a intro video, they might not, maybe kind of like on the fence working with you or not. So I would suggest to definitely have an intro video. And also for example, even though maybe you will you if you show your face here, and you might not have enough space to show the books you have done, but maybe you can still have a video of your gig, because that will really help them make a decision to work with you or work with someone else. Because there are a lot of like if even if I click, for example, book cover design, you can see there's a lot of people, like let's say like this one has a lot of, actually let's click on this one. So you can see Arslan, right? Again, book cover design, very simple. He has 18 orders in queue, Fiverr choice. Um, that's the thing, guys. Like, you can take a look what others are doing successfully. So for sure you have a lot of potential. For sure this is a niche that you want to be in, because you can definitely have not only one order in queue, but you can have 18, 20, 30, 40, right? And you just have to find a way to convert these people more, because you're probably getting still good impressions, clicks, but maybe not enough conversion rates. So if you want to increase conversion rates, that's where the video comes in. That's where you can come up with something, for example, your communication too, right? Maybe they have the buyers are sending you message on your Fiverr inbox. You can send them like a reply, and you can maybe attach like a YouTube video which explains more how you do the process, and you can just kind of like list down the process. I have the same, like for example, when there is a buyer messaging me, I have the video that I'm sending to the potential buyer, and that video helps me convert that potential buyer. So I'll just show you here just a second. So I have this video that I'm sharing, and basically this video explains how the service works. I actually need to update it, but and you see that it's like some buyers are like it and appreciate it. So you can come up with something like this as well. Okay, I think you're in a good shape with the services. I'll definitely try to come up with more, because if because probably you know this industry, like design books and everything. Maybe you can come up with publishing, helping them publish those books as well. Like, there is more. I feel like you can do more things than just doing designs, so there's a lot of more opportunities for you to explore. Yeah, so guys, thanks for joining again. If you want to for me to review your profile, I know people are waiting, and maybe some people already lost patience, but there are a lot of profiles to review. So, and I'm hoping you guys can kind of like learn still from the other profiles. Okay, so we have Newton. No, you don't have a tagline. You should definitely have a tagline. Product design engineer with a solid foundation, design, development, manufacturing, helps to create 3D. I mean, guys, like, you need to really like check this what you write, because it's you just have. I think like, even for me, like to look at this, and you're already losing clients, because this is written like the sentence is kind of broken. It's not complete. It's it kind of like stops here and helps to, like, it's not good already, right? So you will probably lose most of the buyers just here, because they're like, okay, this guy or this girl or this seller is not like professional enough, right? So you should definitely put it in ChatGPT, like make it good. Like, take a look at other sellers, how they're doing it, why they have so many orders in queue. Like, look at my profile. Just things are, everything is written just nicely, because the thing is, then you will tell me like why I'm not getting orders, because this is not written correctly, right? You have to have this written, and you're already getting reviews, and people are happy, and this is great. This is great to see. But I think because of those small things, that just stops you from doing this even better, and just having this on the next level. Simple 3D model. So again, I don't think you can, no need to repeat yourself. You can definitely have something different written here. Yeah, it's all about these small details, because on Fiverr, like, the clients they do look at those details, and they will work with you, or they will just not work with you, because even though you think, oh, maybe it's not important, like whatever, I'll just leave it like this, but then it's important, it's going to bite you, like you're going to lose clients because of that. Okay, so you have portfolio. This is fine, yeah, but I will, for example, maybe explain about the projects, like what kind of projects you have, like more, like more, instead of like joystick, maybe you can describe the project more, like I think definitely has more potential. Photorealistic 3D product renders and animation. So yeah, honestly, I think what you have is a good start, but you are definitely losing a lot of potential. And also, it's much better to have your video, like you just sitting down explaining about, like, I'm doing the 3D designs of products, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and just kind of like explaining. Doesn't matter if you afraid about your English or anything else, just speak to the camera, practice this, and you're gonna get better. First video is always gonna be bad, but then eventually things will get better and better, and you guys will improve it. Peter, thanks for actually, because I'm watching my phone as well. You can see here for your comments. But Peter, thanks for joining as well, and you're also a proud member of Freelance Hustle, so you've been using the platform for a while. Okay, so we have let's see, just a second, guys. Oh, I think if you're still able to, I think you guys submitted so many profiles. Oh, okay, never mind. Everything is good. Let's go to the next one. So we have Zisan. You can, guys, if you're just joining now, you can submit your profile. I have the link. It's pinned in the comment. You can submit it here, and we'll have actually a big queue right now, but still, I'll do my best to go over. If you don't have time to watch it, you can come back later, and but I'll actually have to. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep doing this, but anyways, you can still submit your profile. I'll do my best. I'm gonna do more of those reviews now. So yeah, and of course, guys, I will also remind you again. I would love for you to try the platform, and we have in this live as well a few members who are using it, who are part of it. Will be, I think this is, of course, I understand, people are, my saying it's expensive stuff, so just use it for free, cancel it on the 13th day, and that's it. Just give us some feedback. If really the price is an issue, you can send me a message, you can email me, or you can just find me on Instagram, tell me, I cannot pay 39, it's too much, but I would like to use it. We will make something for you so you can use it, and I think your Fiverr journey will be more organized, your leads going to be more organized, and the whole thing is going to be like on a better level. Okay, so we have Akram. First of all, I'm not a big fan of the logo. Like the logo is fine, but I'm not a big fan of, like, you guys are going as an agency or as a brand, because if you're doing this, I think there are sellers who will probably agree with me, who are even watching here. You will get orders just because you show your face. If you're showing your agency, your brand, the problem is that, who knows if you're going to be with your the name like this for your like for your entire journey. Maybe that's what I was saying yesterday. What if you change your name, decide to change your name, like the agency name, right? Everything that you have built, it's gone pretty much, right? So you want to go with your face, you want to go with your name, because your face, your name, it's always going to stay with you forever, right? So we have Akram Abbasi, professional video editor, 4 years of experience. Again, you need to showcase yourself. Showing yourself is very important here, and like this is just very basic. You can just be getting a lot of orders, and you're getting orders, which is good, but And this is probably because, of course, clients are coming back because you're doing a great job. This is great. But if you, first of all, show your face, and second, you actually create more gigs. You have like, you can do professional YouTube video editing. You can do, I'll do professional social media video editing, or I'll create social media video ads, for example. You can really come up with you can come up with a really great ideas based on your gigs. And probably your clients are, they're telling you like, hey Akram, I want you to edit my TikTok, I want you to edit my Instagram, I want you to edit my other things. You're getting reviews, so it's very easy. So for example, if you guys are getting consistent orders on your Fiverr profile from buyers, and you open a new gig, you can send a custom offer for that gig, the new gig that you have. And even because the buyers, they will not care, like they know, you know what they want, they know the process, so they will just need to place an order, and you can just send the offer on that new gig as well. But because they're already repeating clients, they will place an order, they will leave you probably a good feedback, and you will start to get a good momentum. That's what a lot of sellers you will see on Fiverr, they have like, including me, right? We have multiple gigs. It can be similar service, and we are just kind of like, when I'm sending custom offers, I'm balancing between, like, I will send maybe in one day I will send like 4 offers for one gig, and then like 4 offers for another gig. That means I'm balancing, so I can have in both gigs can be dominating. So yeah, bronze, platinum, diamond. Okay, this is maybe not bad. You can also call it for, like, for example, personal, like something like that. You can call it YouTuber, right? And you can call this, I don't know, Mr. Beast mode or something like that. But I'm joking, of course. But you can always come up with something engaging. You can ask ChatGPT as well to help you with the ideas. Why should I contact you before placing? Do you provide thumbnail design? Yes, my team specializing so yeah, you're doing thumbnails, but you're not mention you don't have a gig for thumbnails. So if you create the gig for thumbnails, you can actually be getting thumbnails clients, and maybe these clients will want to have YouTube as well. So you can, that's why you have to be strategic, because this is very, very important. You can say, do you provide thumbnail design service? Yes, here's my gig, and you can just include the link to your gig, right? Of course, it's not clickable, but still, even if I'm like here, I'll just copy the link and I'll open it, right? So why not? It's going to be useful. You can get more clients. Okay, so you're getting good feedback, but you're not responding to the feedback. I will highly suggest to respond, say like, thank you, it's been a pleasure. We worked for like, I don't know, 1 year already. I'm excited to continue your journey. I'm excited to keep supporting you. So you can definitely, like, I mean, it's important to reply to those things as well. Days of Irish, hi Vasily, thanks. Days of Irish for joining. You showed your inbox. There were so many unread messages waiting for 4 hours. You're literally sacrificing a lot for us. Yeah, I showed the inbox. I wanted to show it, but I don't know why my extension doesn't work. That extension that maybe I wanted. Yeah, anyways, so I just don't want to show you some stuff that is like actually maybe not good to show you, right? So but I should probably get back to the inbox, right, responding to those messages, because on the weekend Alyosha is not working on the inbox. Maybe he's watching this live stream, but he's not working, so the weekends are mostly on me. Or we have some clients that are kind of waiting since Friday, and we'll get back on to them on Monday. Again, this is not ideal. We're probably going to be losing those clients, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have to sacrifice these things, or you have to employ someone who's going to do the weekend shifts, and that's it. Or you have to pay to Alyosha more, and he will be working on the weekend, right? I mean, there is always a ways you can find, right? But yeah, so that's sometimes can be tough. Okay, let's check the next person. So guys, if you're joining, again, you can just submit your profile in the pinned comment. You can just click on it and submit it, and I'll do my best to review it. If you're joining as well, just let me know in the chat if you guys have questions or anything like that. We have a few, of course, sellers, top sellers are here as well. Does freelance hustle need Fiverr permission to retrieve my profile? No, we're not asking any permission. We're not asking you to log in with Fiverr or anything like that. If you guys gonna go to my YouTube channel here, you can actually see, well, you will see that I am currently live. But you can see, actually, if you go to live section, you can see my live with Ayman. We did this live together. He's behind this. He's actually the one working on the product, on the technical side. So you can see, you can read about what he says about security and everything. So I think it gives a lot of understanding about this project. And he was my university professor, and that's how we met at university in the US. And then it's been a long time ago now, but we decided to work on this project together. So yeah. Mohammed, thanks for submitting. I wish I can skip, but I can't, guys. Well, I don't wish, but I wish I can be fast and cover your, but I cannot skip. So but I'm hoping you can take the feedback still. All right, we have Sanduni. First of all, I like that you're showing yourself. This is important because this is something that the buyers will actually appreciate a lot. It doesn't need to be sometimes extremely perfect, but when you show up, the buyers, the clients, US clients, UK clients, European clients, Australia clients, like the clients who are using Fiverr, most, of course, there are a lot of US clients. They will really appreciate it, and they will actually choose to work with you. So um, let's see here. The second thing is that you are doing the same kind of like similar service to what I'm doing as well. I'll do Instagram marketing, manage, grow, and promote your page. Okay, so you had I'll do Instagram marketing, manage, grow, promote your page organically. I will just be careful with like putting too many these like keywords, manage, grow, promote, like, because I see that you want to reach these keywords, but still just be careful, because you want to be just sound clear, right? um, I will promote your Instagram account, or I will do Instagram growth, or I will manage your Instagram account, right? You want to just sound kind of like just a complete sentence. Instagram growth to get real active target followers with real engagement. Same here. Super fast trial, 3 days, 10 days, 30 days. So yeah, I mean, it does look kind of similar to what I have, right? You have also this one. So yeah, to be honest, yeah, I don't know if actually some of this, I hope these things are not identical as I have, because it kind of makes me a bit upset to review your profile, and then there are some identical things. But I think you have a potential if you keep. Yeah, so I will definitely have a gig image, like the having your describing your prop, because many times the buyers will not even read the text. They will just see your the video, like the video or the actual gig image. So just make sure you put your Instagram like expert or something like that. That will be much better. The second thing, just a tip here, you can definitely be getting a lot of clients if you just put more portfolio, and you can just put, like, for example, real estate, you can put construction, you can put beauty salon, like you can put different niches, and that's what will really attract more clients to you, and you will get a lot of positive results from that. All right, let's go to the next one. Guys, I don't know, I was actually planning to watch the final of US Open, which is happening right now. I think it's starting. Maybe it's already started, so I will have to actually uh, well, it's starting soon, so it hasn't started fully, so I'm still going to be here until that part starts, and I'll have to leave you unfortunately, because that's going to be an interesting match to watch, Sinner Alcaraz. So yeah, but before it started, I'm still here, so I'll still do more profile reviews, answer your questions. Okay, so Stefan, yes, thanks for your feedback. Review my profile. Okay, Muhammad, I will review your profile soon. Are you in few of Yeah, I don't know, Muhammad, what you, maybe it was not addressed to me, but yeah, let's go to the next one. We have let's see, Azip. Show you guys here. So yeah, you can see Azip profile. Your go-to partner to stand out video edits. Okay, so I do like the face, like you showing your face, you're showing yourself. This is important. All of this is great. I wouldn't like stress too much. Just make sure it's written like properly. I mean, you probably use ChatGPT to help you. That's fine. So it's not a problem. Personal. Let's see. So I'm not a big fan. Yeah, I will suggest to make sure you actually record yourself, like this one. This one is nice. This one I actually want to click on this. Let's see how the video looks. I don't know, guys. Like, maybe you should think when like when I'm going over your profiles, you should think, because I'm going over your profiles from like a buyer perspective. If I will actually order, because these things, for example, I'll repurpose your content to YouTube Shorts. That's something that I actually needed as well, right? I need this kind of service, right? So I will look into your profile and see if actually if I'm convinced or not. So I do like the video. It's nice, but I will maybe focus more on your actual examples, right? So I would show the actual shorts that you have created, because like this one is good, but maybe I would like to see more instead of like this one captivating the likes, the views. I will actually show. I want to see more of your work, so that will be a much better a video. But actually, a huge congrats on doing this video, because it already gives me more trust in your work, in your services. Like, I'm already more convinced to use it. I'll be careful with these emojis. I mean, I do use it as well, but you want to kind of like mix it a bit, or keep it more minimalistic without emojis. Let's see what I actually have for myself, the just to see. So for example, you can see in my case, I just have like one, right? So very simple and kind of like minimal. This one has two, right? But you want to keep it minimalistic. Don't need to like put too many emojis and things like that. But for you, the biggest thing is the actual results. So you should have a lot of things in your portfolio. You should be really like, even if you're not getting orders, you should just take like, let's say, some projects or stuff and just do it, and just to get more portfolio. Because I feel like when I'm looking, why I will not place an order right now, because I just don't see enough examples from your work. I just don't see enough examples. I don't really care about all of this stuff. I know that you know your stuff, you're doing it, you know what it takes, like because it's like standardized. Like, everyone knows the caption needs some animations, some effects. Like, this is like all kind of a requirement right now for all of these videos. But I want to see more of your work. So, and I don't see okay, you have 13 projects here, but I feel like you should definitely have more stuff. Like, this is good actually. This is let's see this one. Okay, so Kumar, thanks for joining. So I do like this. I like that you have examples, but I think you should have more examples. For example, gaming. You should have like real estate. You should have education. You should have podcasts, right? Like, there should be a lot of those, and you can get a lot of clients as well. Like, if you just added this stuff, like, for example, I know it takes time, but that's why you have to do things that not many other people are doing. Like, let's say you will outreach to someone, and you would say, like, you will send them you'll maybe cut like 3 shorts from their YouTube video and you send it to them. It's like, hey, I just cut it those 3 shorts that you can use on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. They will give you more traction, right? And then the person will be like, oh wow, great, thank you. Maybe you can actually close this as a client. So yeah, there are a lot of opportunities for you to do. I think you have a great skill and has a lot of potential. All right, so I have submitted my profile. MD, thanks for submitting it. I will try to get back to it soon, but we have kind of a list right now to. You guys can just do your work and put me on your like I don't know, another tab. Just like keep it there, and then once I call your name, you can just open it again, right? and but I have to call it soon because I want to watch the final, and but I will still keep doing it. So I'll have to move maybe the location, but never mind. So okay, let's see. We have Tariq Mahmud, level 1 seller, 5-star. This is great. Packaging design expert. So you guys seen I have done interviews with Alex. He's also a packaging design label, and I think you can also learn from that interview as well. For sure, I think you can increase your prices. Like from what I can see, you can definitely increase your prices because you're charging I would say actually a pretty low amount from what you can actually be doing. This gig as well. Food packaging. I'm actually curious to see just what the industry is, but you can see, for example, like let's say $400 Maria, she's charging a Kareem $500, $400, $300, right? Then you have always this 10. This does look even kind of like, I don't want to call it like a like a fake, but it doesn't match the, you can see like 250, 120, 100, 150, 280, right? So this is already priced. So when the buyers go to your profile and they see it's like $60 and the standard maybe it's like 100, they there is something wrong, because the buyers who are coming to your service for this type of service, they know that it's not going to cost cheap. It's going to be more like on the higher end. So they don't have a problem paying to you. So the price is not an issue, but the issue is for them, of course, the projects. So you have a lot of projects, a lot of examples, which is good. This is very good. So why you're not charging, let's say, $100 from you for your basic package? So I think you have a lot of reviews, a lot of things already, like great things. I will definitely add the intro video. I will have a gig video. Serving as packaging designer with 7 years of expertise in packaging design. I have collaborated with 100. So I will suggest to maybe write this more. Like you can list down some of your clients. You can maybe companies as well, because that can be a nice selling point as well. So you can you can also get more clients from that. But yeah, I think other than that, you're doing things great. So yeah. All right, so let's see. Actually, I do have another. Wait, trying to see the seller. Okay, so that seller doesn't exist because I'm going over my list. Actually, but we might be going a bit faster now because some profiles are doesn't exist on Fiverr, and yeah. All right, we have Davide, another Fiverr seller, top rate seller, pro seller, which is really nice. Of course, good intro. So first thing, if you guys are doing the video, like you should really actually have a microphone. You should have a microphone because the audio should be very clear. The audio should be, because you don't want to have like here. I can see your music is being loud, kind of like louder than your actual voice, and that's something that that you just have to be careful. Like make sure you have your video which is done it doesn't need to be very professional, but it's just clear. Your voice is clear. Words are everything. They what drive sales, shape perception, connect with your audience. I'm David, director, direct response copywriter, marketing specialist. Yeah, I think this is great, including brands like Samsung, Panasonic. I think this is adds good credibility. Yeah, I like you have a lot of gigs. The gig images are nice, but you should definitely have the videos for all of your gigs, like all of your services that you have. They should definitely have a video, and they should have, of course, different videos for different gigs as well. So let's just see this one, guys. I'm not sure like why Fiverr did it, but this is something is a bit annoying on some other categories. You can see the gig like this, and I feel it's not ideal. I don't know if you'll agree with me or not. Yeah, again, like David, I think it's great, but you cannot use the same video like on your gigs. You have to have it more tailored towards, like, you have these gigs and you want to make sure that each gig has its own video, like its kind of direction, because the thing is you have a lot of gigs, and with different videos for each gig you have like more opportunities to convert the clients. Maybe that video will work well, maybe another video will work well, so you have more options. So yeah, you need to work on that. It's very important. Otherwise, you're just losing on traffic. You're losing on conversions mainly, not traffic, but mainly the conversions. Um, so yeah, how can I start working with you? This is great. This is good. Uh, nice. You're replying to the feedback. This one is good as well. So yeah, I think it looks the whole like thing that you have on Fiverr, it looks great. I mean, you're already top rated seller, you're a pro seller, you're getting orders, like every other day, which is good. But I feel like if you just add better videos and improve your the video part of your gigs, you'll just perform much better, and you'll have better success as well. All right, guys. So let's see what's next. Let me know as well in the comments as well. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Kumar submitted my profile. I'm currently in position number 44 in the review. Please review it before you leave the stream. I will do my best. I need to optimize my profile. Kumar, I think you can also learn from the other sellers I'm going over. So yeah, but I will do my best to get to you soon. Hopefully, there are a lot of more people waiting as well. So, all right. So, guys, there is another. Let me show you here. So, if your profile is not like complete, there is not much I can actually share. So I'll just have to skip through. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Yeah, if we have more profiles like this, then for sure I'll be able to cover the this in this stream, everyone. So okay, if you're joining now, please just click on the pin comment you see there, and you can just submit your profile. You can see the queue as well, and you can see who is actually next. You can see the five. So Muhammed, no need to write it here. I understand you want me to review, but I have to respect the queue as well. Guys, I hope I'll do it more often, so I don't need to catch up all the time. I can just, you can come to the stream, you post the profile, I'll review it right away, right? How good it will be. It will be nice. I know. So that's why I'm jumping back to those profile reviews, and hopefully do them more often. Okay, we have Halim Khan. So making software becomes part of your user daily routine. After 8 years of building software, I focus on creating apps that solve real problems. I think it's great. Great introduction, nice profile picture. But the problem is, I would not suggest to, like, because it's really impossible to read the small text you have. So make sure you just have like a name of, for example, I build desktop applications that actually work. So instead of that, you can just put desktop applications. Here you can put uh, like what high converting website, right? Here you can put like, let's say, cross platform apps, right? So you don't need to write all of this because it's like the buyers, they're not going to see it. It's just not impossible to see everything. Okay, projects. Let's see what we have here. Desktop applications, web application, desktop applications. Just because this is also like by Fiverr, like Fiverr have put it. So you need to create your own portfolio projects. So you only have, looks like you have two, but you should definitely have more, like more of them. This is very, very important. Aslam, no need to write it the here. You can just submit it in the link I have. So guys, yeah, no need to write your profile because I'm not gonna just take it from the chat. I'll just take it from the queue. Okay, so 10 gigs. I will prefer, for example, you look at the Halim, right? So you can see he has a nice design for those 4 gigs, right? Like you can see it like one style, but what happened to the rest? The rest looks like a bit off, right? So they should have, for example, this is also like you cannot see the line here, and this is very small as well. So yeah, guys, you need to really work on adjusting these things, otherwise it's just going to be, you'll not be able to get orders as well. So uh, this profile, that's why asking you to review, but I respect the queue. Yeah, Kumar, I understand it as well, so I'll do my best. So okay, so you actually have 6 orders in queue. This is nice. I'll develop a desktop app, web app for you. So this is, it looks like it's working, but if you just add a video, if you remove all this huge text, it will actually work even better. Looks like this picture is not, yeah, like double check because actually it's a presentation. Yeah, I mean, you should re-upload it because it's a great opportunity, but it doesn't work. So I don't know why you have it then if it doesn't work. So here it looks yeah, it looks fine. I'll make it this bold as well. This one you can do, like you can make a space and also maybe put a highlight like you have here. That will be much better. Desktop, yeah, I like the description. So this is looks nice, and yeah, that looks also good. Can my app make smart decisions? Yes, I can integrate it. So this is also great. So I think you guys should definitely leverage the FAQ because FAQ can answer, it can close clients for you. Like there are some questions that the clients might be looking for answers, and the FAQ can just do it very, very, very effectively. So yeah, it's very important. All right, let's go to the next seller we have. Yeah, guys, so I'm still catching up a bit. So but hopefully I can do it. Okay, so we have the next, actually we have the next seller, but yeah, so looks like maybe misspelled the profile name, but anyways, so just guys, be careful when you're spelling your profile. And we have Asif, next one. So again, it's good that you're showing your face. It's very important. Doesn't matter, like maybe it's not, maybe you don't like it, you don't want to look at it, right? But it's important to start showing up yourself because that's what will attract clients. And eventually, they want to work with people. Clients want to work with people. When you show your face, that's a great step in that direction. Organic Instagram growth. So looks like you're doing similar service. I'll do super fast organic Instagram growth. I'll promote, manage, and grow Instagram. I'll do super fast. So yeah, it looks like you are just trying to get more and more gigs. So just be careful because you don't want to you don't want to put the like super fast like these things, because it might equals to like fake followers, that you might be adding fake followers to their profile. 24/7 premium support. I will still be, what happens if you get, I hope you don't get sick, but what happens if you can get sick, or if something happens, right? It's these things can just bite you, like they will eventually bite you, because the clients will be they will be kind of like looking at this, and they will be like, oh, why you don't respond to me, and then they see, like, for example, 5 hours response time. So yeah, just be careful. Also, when you write text, make sure it's like written, nicely. Just put everything in ChatGPT and make sure it gives you like a nice grammar free and nice description for other things. Is it safe to share my Instagram credentials? As an experienced, I'll understand the importance of security. Yeah, these questions are legit. Will you look at my direct messages? No, your privacy will never be invaded. Uh, yeah, I mean, that's the interesting one, because I also get, I mean, I don't get these questions, right? But yeah, usually the clients usually don't ask this, but I think it's logical. If you get access to their Instagram, they assume that you will see their direct messages, right? So if you're kind of mentioning this in your FAQ, it may be, like, I don't know, they might understood it wrong. So don't maybe, yeah, just be careful what you mention in your FAQ. Will you unfollow everyone you followed? Yes, after today's. Okay, that's fine. So I think, but you cannot have like, you need to have a video about your service. Like, it's a must, especially when you're doing Instagram growth, when you're managing clients Instagram username, when they're giving you the password as well from the Instagram. I think you just have to explain like who you are, what you do, like, and how you can help them. This is like a must for you, in my opinion, if you want to succeed. So yeah, a safe, great start, but I think you definitely need to do more work on your gigs. All right, we have next one, Larky. So first thing, guys, this needs to be like, yeah, if you're putting your brand, the brand needs to be clear. Like, it should not be cut, it should be clear, visible, your face or your agency name, your brand name. So yeah, I'll bring your unique blend. Again, I will suggest, I did cover this as well in the previous reviews. Like, if you're just starting out, you need to show your face, you need to optimize these things. So I think yeah, there's not maybe a lot of things I can actually say, but most of the things I have repeated as well. So uh, I hope you don't get upset if I might not say something new, because I already said it before, and you can learn it from the other profile reviews. All right, we have Avash. First of all, I like.
Hello, I'm Abbas Mirali. I'm a professional video editor and videographer, and I have worked with the big clients in this industry and edited over 200 plus videos and generated 50 million plus views for businesses and creators. So, I want to tell you some things. One of my clients comes to me with their raw footage, and I turn that raw footage into really fantastic videos, and that videos goes from 0 views to 2 million plus views. If you want to turn your videos from 0 to millions or even billions.
So I think I saw some like a grammar misspell. Please just make sure, if you, because this is what you're doing for clients, like you're doing video editing, you're doing like captions, and just make sure you pay attention to your own stuff, because if you make some mistakes with your own videos, your clients will not want to work with you, because if you cannot like properly do it for your own videos, what will be happening with your clients? So just be careful with that. I would avoid maybe using these emojis here. There is no need. You just want to write it like clear. um, this service is provided by a minor under an account owned managed by the parents of Avash in accordance with Fiverr policies. Yeah, actually, this is interesting. I never seen this. Yeah, that's actually, I think it's important. Yeah, so video editor, 3 years of experience. Yeah, that's great.
Instagram Reels, TikTok Reels, and YouTube Shorts for businesses and creators to boom their views from 0 to millions or
even billions. One of my clients come to me with their raw footage, and I turn that raw footage into real.
I really like that you have the video because it's really shows that the thing is with like when I see the video and when I watch the video, it shows me that you are trying, like you are actually trying. It's not easy, of course, recording, speaking and everything, but it does show that you're trying and you are actually want to make this work. So I feel like the buyers, they will be even on the same page. They'll be like, okay, he's really doing it, he's trying it, I want to give it a try, I want to go with him. So make sure you do the same on this gig as well. Make sure you do the same on this gig, like you actually show yourself, right? Even if you want to show the result like you're showing here, you still want to show yourself first, like because you can record up to like 90 seconds right now. I do believe it's 90 seconds, right? Or 1 minute 15. And you can just take those 10 seconds for you to introduce yourself, to like just say a few words, and then you will start showing the work, right? So this is very, very important. Especially you can do is that you can show your work while you're still speaking, and that will actually make people want to work with you, right? So yeah, I think this is very, very important to remember, that speaking is actually, it's going to be a big game changer. The same here, I think this is good, but you can definitely create more like more specific, for example, wedding music video or some other things, like say commercial or social media ad or advertisement, right? Like you can come up with different ideas as well. Guys, yes, I see that there is a lot of you who wants the profile to be reviewed, so I appreciate that you guys are waiting. But I really hope that you like understand that. And guys, please don't submit it twice as well, just once, and I will review it. But I understand that you want profile review, but I hope you actually learning from what I'm sharing with for other profiles, because there are probably similar things that you guys can also uh, can also learn from. Okay, if you let me know if something in the comments, you guys have any questions. If actually tell me please if you are you actually making money from Fiverr, or are you not? Like, are you getting, so for example, if we take August as the last month, August, did you guys actually, how many orders you have completed in August? You can just write, I don't know, 10, 0, 1, 2, 3. I'm just curious, like tell me how many orders you completed in August, or you can tell me how much you made in August, like what was your earning if you look at the August as a month, because August is, it might be a slow month for other sellers. For me, it was I did get less orders in August than usual, but still August was a good month in a way, because a lot of orders were completed. So yeah, but let me know how many orders you completed in August, so it will be nice to see as well. All right, we have um, 3 orders completed. Um, Shahid, it's not bad. Upwork or Fiverr, which one is the best? Malik, I'm not sure, but for me, Fiverr has been working. Stefan, 20, 30 orders, that's good. Azim, 0 orders. Don't get discouraged. 0 is just the number, it can be changed very quickly. Maybe 40, honestly, nice. 8 to 12 orders. August completed 15 orders. Kareem, nice. 337 order in logo design niche. Uh, okay. Is it number of orders, or is it the order, like the value of the order? 0 order from Fiverr, not bad. Kareem, 2000. This is pretty good. Nice. Vicky, 10. Oscar, 0. Guys, don't worry. Like, if it's 0, if it's low, it's just a number, and you can always make it work. I'm hoping, my channel can help you a little bit, but you guys can see other people are getting orders. It's definitely possible. You can definitely make money. You can definitely make a living, You don't need to look only at my example, because I know sometimes it might not be very realistic when you look at my journey, because like, okay, I'm making uh, 30K 40K on Fiverr, but it's kind of like maybe not very common cases, but you can definitely make, I think, like a couple thousands of dollars. That's definitely possible, so don't get discouraged. August completed 88. Talha 450 orders in dollars made in August. Total orders until now 1,450. That's good. Karim, no worries, no worries. So we have next Nuradin. Again, this doesn't look like complete. You guys can see it, right? Like, I mean, there is like some. It looks like you took it from the maybe from somewhere, and then it's just not completed properly. So make sure, guys, like this should be like the picture is professional, but it just needs to be like in a place, right? So you need to have it in the correct place. Somali English translator, graphic designer with 8 years of experience. And I know it's not easy. I understand, like, you guys coming from different countries, all parts of the world, everyone grew up differently, different conditions, different things, different understandings. But, I hope Fiverr kind of like you're able to go and see the top sellers, what they're doing, and you can learn from them. Don't copy from them, but you can learn from that. So that's good. Um, okay, so again, there's a lot of things here. I will just show yourself. I will, and also I'm not sure like if your actual service is gonna be in demand, like Somali English. I'm not sure if it's actually that's what people are searching for. So I will definitely suggest you to try and learn skills as well, and like open up gigs in different directions too. Like, for example, maybe you can help people with something, right? You can help them with, I don't know, I mean, you probably know better, right? I mean, you have like social media designer, so maybe you can have social media gigs. You have like a brochure data analyst, you can definitely create gigs for that. Canva expert, you can definitely create gigs related to Canva. So maybe this is not something that it gets demand on Fiverr. So that means, it doesn't mean that Fiverr is not working. It means that you just need to create gigs that have demand on Fiverr. So I hope that makes sense, and you will definitely explore more opportunities. But yeah, guys, you might see we are moving a little bit faster, but still not, I know, not fast as you want. So we'll try our best. Let me just check the comments. uh, yeah, so I'm waiting for my profile review. Azim, we're doing our best. So guys, take value from Vasily reviewing other profiles, cause 99% are pretty much the same. Yeah, I mean, things are the same, to be honest. And and you can definitely, honestly, I think the profile reviews should not, maybe, yes, I can check, I can see, but I think the biggest thing, you can see from other sellers, like you can see what they're doing wrong, or you can see what they're doing actually well, and you can learn from it. You are one in millions with so much orders and revenue. Yeah, I mean, there are more sellers. Like, I just posted the video today. If you guys go on the channel, maybe you've seen it. I hope you've seen it. But I posted the video, day in the life of Fiverr millionaire. Actually, it's about Chris Farman. He's also a Fiverr seller. So you guys take a look. Actually, it's yeah, it's I think it's interesting. It's a bit short, but it is what it is. So all right, we have Babar S. So again, guys, like, there is like a wide, you see the picture is just not ideal size. Make sure you change it. Flutter web developer transforming ideas into digital products. I think it's good. Good title. Passionate Flutter front end web developer, proven track record delivering this and that. I think it's fine, but again, the same thing, right? So it's not really optimized. It's not very clear what you offer here. It's not like there is no video. I think if you're starting on Fiverr, like the video is a must. Like, it needs to happen, right? You should have a video, you should have a clear gig images, because at the end of the day, like, yeah, I have to repeat myself again, but I feel those things you should definitely work on. Hussein, so I'm not, I will suggest to just write it not with all caps, but just like first letter the capital letter, and then you have your name properly, right? So that's just like, maybe just kind of like reads better. Hussein, professional designer, formatter with over 3 years of experience, specialized crafting eye-catching banners, Amazon. So uh, to be honest, it looks like you're doing a lot of things with the Amazon, like the ebook, but you don't have a gig. For example, I'll do professional book formatting, but it doesn't really match your description. Like, you're saying you have stuff for Amazon, for this, for that. My focus is quality work, fast delivery. But then you have this gig, which is design military logo, army patch, and then I'll design website banner ads. So there is definitely a mismatch of your bio and then because you offer just one gig here, but again, something is off, right? So something is definitely off, because you've seen there was a good example of the person who is doing the Amazon book cover design. I did it before, and I think he structured his profile really nice, the way that he is doing, and he's getting orders. That's the most important thing, right? So yeah, guys, like, just make sure when you write about yourself, because that's what my kind of confusion. I see that you're doing this, but then you have gigs in like military logo, and which are just maybe not like very, very clear. So yeah. All right, we have Christino. So, very important. If you go as an agency or a brand name, you have to understand that you're going to be already like, let's say, if someone puts their face on their image, and they are already going to be here and you will be here, right? That's kind of like the start already. So make sure you actually put your face, because if you don't put your face, I think you're missing a lot of opportunities. And I like your expertise actually. Squarespace, Go High Level, like all of these are very high demand gigs. Kajabi, Mighty Networks. But you have to understand that when people see that you're expert in all of this stuff, they might not like treat you as an expert. You have to understand that, because you cannot be expert in everything. Like, you have to pick one platform. So I would suggest pick Go High Level. This is a great platform, and you can see there are a lot of demand. Like, for example, this seller, Osama, let's see what this seller has: 6 orders in queue, 175. I'll fix your issues, right? So just fixing issues, 175. Everything, membership funnel. So if I were you, I will take a look at the Go High Level, for example, here, and you can already see the sellers who are doing this successfully, right? You can see like this seller, 9 orders in queue, uh, $20, starts with $20, goes to like 300. This is actually a nice starting point. Like, he has a 30-minute session, consultant, $20, and then the next one is like the actual implementation, which is like $200, $300. This is very, very nice. So I will suggest picking one platform. And if we take a look at this seller, for example, uh, so he's focusing on, yeah, go high level, set up the CRM. I'll be your go high level. Like, he's mostly focusing on the go high level. Of course, he has the N8N as well, Zoho, MailChimp, but it's bringing results. And you can see the picture that's something that is important. That's what I meant when you need to have a good profile picture. So yeah, I think for you, you just need to understand, because you cannot just handle Squarespace and this and that and this. So you have to just pick one and create multiple gigs around this one sort of expertise. All right, so let's see what you guys are saying. We're going to go to the next one just in a bit. Okay, so let's see. Your biggest inspiration. I've been selling Instagram growth service since 2019. After Instagram update, I switched to Shopify and I've been doing well since. Yeah, Vicky, that's great to hear. Instagram has been definitely not easy. One, there's always things that are changing on Instagram. So I've seen the video that you published with Chris before joining this live stream on YouTube. Nice. Would it be better to manage multiple accounts or stick with one account? Ahmad, you can only have one account because if you have multiple accounts, you'll get in trouble if Fiverr is gonna find out about you having multiple accounts. So just make sure you guys have one account. All right, so let me just mark this. Go to the next one. Uh, Guys, I might go a bit faster if I see like there is things I'm repeating because I know we still have some people waiting. So I hope you guys don't mind if I go a bit faster, because yeah, there are just same things. I don't want to repeat myself a lot again, but you can see it here. This person, no profile picture, Shopify, which is good. I'll write legal contracts. Okay, so you probably should have, if you're writing legal contracts, you should definitely have more information about your legal background as well, which doesn't look like you have. So yeah, I think there is a lot of work, but yeah, Vicky, I have to respect the list, so I will try to do it a bit faster, but I will just be a bit faster because some things I'm just repeating myself, and I think you guys can also go back and see uh, some other reviews, and yeah. Okay, so we have a Jeremy, new seller, nice, good picture. I would say good picture here, but again, like there is no need to put like order now and order now. Like for example, this one is in like one place, this one is in another place. Just make sure it looks like you have this one style, and you don't need to write everything. So that's why if you're doing this system IO platform, you should have just kind of like more like just put the system IO. Just remember what I have with Marco. You guys should have oh, my bad, sorry, I'm not sharing my screen. That's bad. uh Thanks for catching that up. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back here. So I was going over the Aderemy profile, but yeah, you guys, when you specifically focus on the platform, you should don't need to have all of this like sales funnel, redesign gurus and things like that. Just make sure you put the logo of the platform that you are doing. For example, you see Marco, he put the framer, just put example, and that's it. There is no need to like pile everything in one thing. So just this is important, but I feel like you can also benefit from the other things that I've been saying. So yeah, let's go guys to the next one. Okay, let's see what we have. A question. As a new seller, would it be better for me to get Fiverr Seller Plus? I won't suggest you to get freelancehustle.ai. That's another time I'm gonna remind you, because I think you can benefit much better from that as well, especially if you're getting some messages, if you're structuring your CRM. So guys, you should definitely uh, try the platform that I've been working together with Ayman for a long time now, and I think you guys can benefit much better. But Seller Plus depends what you want. So if you can get customer success manager, I think that's definitely also worth it. So yeah. All right, we'll have the next seller again. I will really, Haydar, I will really suggest you to showcase your face. It's very important. I understand that, sometimes the designers and, you guys want to have your own way, but still, like showing yourself, showing your face is extremely important. And the other thing, for example, here you have NFT. I'm not sure if this gig, this is not like, this is not, doesn't have the same number of traction that had in 2020, 2022, 2021, right? So it's just, I feel like this is already in the past, right? So I would not create gigs with NFT. I will suggest to create more. Right now the hot niches are publishing books, so anything that you can have related to publishing books, like illustrations and things like that, I think that has a lot of demand, right? So anything like kids, for example, kids fairy tale book, like this is also great. Ebooks, anything like that, you can have a lot of demand and you can have a lot of success in that. But basically, yeah, like I feel like, and you're probably not active on Fiverr as well as much, but you can make the Fiverr because you're a graphic designer, so you can create a lot of gigs related to the graphic designs. You can do social media, you can do other things. So feel free feel free to yeah. Guys, I lost to the system. You should still be able to see it. So yeah, we still have people, but don't worry, guys. If you put it once, I'm not gonna like skip or anything like that. I will still be able to see you. So don't worry. Let me just double check. Okay. So let's see comments. If you guys are saying something. I've seen a lot of sellers write different language like English, French, Spanish. Yeah, don't put language that you don't write, like you don't know. If you're putting like you're speaking Dutch, German, Spanish, but you don't actually speak those languages, that might not be a good thing. So I will only put the language that you speak. So if you're comfortable speaking with multiple languages, you can put multiple languages, but don't put just for the sake of attracting clients. My earnings are almost 80,000. What are the main factors required to get a top rate seller? So, top rate seller, you guys actually can, for any of you who are watching the stream, you can actually help Ahmad with the requirements for top rate seller. But it's, maybe there is certain like limit in your category. Maybe there is like a waiting list, like that can happen as well. So, there could be other things too. So yeah. Uh, yeah, so okay, let me go back to the list. Yeah, guys, I know that you are waiting, and I will do my best to cover everyone here, so we can go over. Let's see the next one. And yeah, I'll need to share my screen again. Just a second. All right, we have Bilal. Picture of you. I will suggest, yeah, like, guys, uh, if you can do, for example, you are wearing a shirt, you're wearing like something like it's always better, like, just look professional, just look, the clients. Again, I'm not a big fan of the emojis everywhere. Just you want to make sure this is like readable, this is actually clear for people to understand, to read through, right? So you don't want to create about me just with those keywords and things like that. You just want to say I'm Bilal, I'm expert in this, I do this. And but you should not, because this is not very easy to read, so just be careful. And again, I this is impossible to see, right? So this is very like technical. So why would you put this here? Instead, you can just have your picture. um, Instead, you can have your picture, and uh, Kumar, actually the number will be changing. So if you are number 37, so you will see, actually, I think you can see only top 5 in the list, but you'll be able to see. So don't worry, guys. If you put your number, I can see it. So I will not skip. So I'll make sure we can cover. I can cover everyone. So yeah. Again, putting your face, it will be much better than just having this technical text and technical image. And yeah. Okay, so this one can be definitely optimized better. You have also, for example, you remember that you can have 2 gig images, and you can have like a presentation, PDF presentation that you can upload. So I will suggest to upload that, because it will be much better for you to structure your gig, like your service easier, and you can see how other people are doing. You see, like they have the title, guys. Like you can get a lot of inspiration from, for example, here you can see HVAC professional manual, this plumbing. So you can see what others are doing, and it's much easier to read like something that has a text. You have, of course, your technical data, technical information, but needs to be some text. And the FAQ, you can have a lot of more questions. So if you can use all of them, please make sure you're actually using all of them, not just a few ones, but you can use all of them. So yeah. Let's see for okay, so guys, I said that uh, I have to go because of the US Open final, and that was my plan to watch it, because you guys know I played tennis before, but I'm still here trying to catch up with the profile reviews. So there are actually two scenarios. One scenario we ended here. Another scenario I can go more faster. So it depends which one you want. Probably both of them not gonna be. You won't be too happy about it. But that's the scenarios we have right now. So I can still keep it going a bit. Yeah, because it's still first set 4-2. Alcaraz is winning. So, but I'll have to probably end it soon. And yeah, there are also Fiverr messages I need to reply to. Let me just check actually when is the delivery my next delivery. Yeah, it's in 2 hours. So okay, so I actually need to do some my own work as well. And of course there are some Fiverr messages that I need to reply to. Okay, so all right guys, let's do a few more. Just kidding, I can watch the highlights. Yeah, I mean I can always watch it, but all right, Shahbaz, what we're gonna do with you? Again, I will, of course, looks like you're younger. You're starting this journey, which is nice. Always big respect for anyone who's starting it younger, uh, faster. Yeah, so I understand you guys are. Should I just go started from the from the other side of the queue? Anyways, yeah. So same thing here. I think. I don't know, guys. I really don't want to repeat myself, but I actually I think this is not bad. It's still visible, but order now. I mean, there is not. It's not a button, so there is no way for us to click on this, right? So there is no way to put in this button, but you have to put the video of yourself, because let me actually see if you actually have an order in queue. Yes, so there is no orders in queue, and I actually haven't heard about this Amelia Pro appointment booking plugin, but maybe you can do WordPress, WordPress websites or things like that. So it looks like, yeah, it's not like maybe you're active on Fiverr. Actually, you had an order a week ago and then 2 months ago. Um, so yeah, there is definitely work on optimizing. I will suggest, guys, like if I see you can just take. I have a free course. Actually, it's on YouTube. I'll go to the next one, but I just want to show you quickly. There is a free course that you can take. I just posted it like here, or it's like complete free course. You can see 2 hour free course. I think you should take it, and the situation is going to be much better for you in the next in the next few weeks or few months. So okay, let's go for the next one. All right, so we have Leonardo. Good, nice gig profile image as well. Professional, that's good. Video animation specialist, 10 years with 3K projects of experience. Actually, this is nice. I like this. I think this is great. It gives a lot of great credibility right at the beginning, right? speaks Spanish, English, from Peru, of course, speaks Spanish. For more than 10 years, work as an independent creator specializing in 2D animations. I have extensive expertise producing high quality animated content for businesses, startups. Yeah, I do like this. I think this is great. Great description about yourself. Again, no emojis, nothing, just clear sentence by sentence. Like making it just good to read as well. But the biggest problem is here, like there's no pictures of you, even though you have reviews, but there is no geek videos of you, and that's what probably is hurting you. Because the thing is, guys, you need to understand is when buyers are seeing your like, this is not, I mean, I think this is done, it's not good. Like, it's definitely not good. It needs to be improved, because you need to show yourself. I don't know, like when I look at this, it's like, wow, this is great, has a lot of potential, professional. But when I look at this, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but to me it does look like something is off. By looking at this, I will not be able to place an order, right? Even though you're doing the whiteboard animation video, you still have to show yourself, talk about your service, and then you will show the work you have done, right? So I don't know if you agree with me, but that's what I feel. But you've been on Fiverr for a long time. I feel like you've been on Fiverr since, yeah, you've been at the beginning, like since actually as I was at Fiverr. And I remember back then there used to be services like this, but I feel the industry has shifted, so it's not the same anymore. Right now I think you will be making a lot of money if you actually offer UGC content. If you become UGC seller, you'll be much more successful. So okay, we have Shiraz. Shiraz, interior designer. Honestly, guys, this is a great niche to be in. Interior design. This is a very good niche. You can make a lot of money, and you can see. I'm not surprised. Shiraz, he has 2 orders in queue, has a demand, and this is definitely a great niche to be in. Like, if you wanna learn a skill, this is a great skill to learn, right? And one thing again, like I would love for you not video, because this is too, like, this is too basic, but actually have yourself. Because if you don't speak about the projects, you are not going to convert your buyers. If you're just going to show this, that's not enough. That's like 20% of what can actually be happening to you. So yeah, I really like your niche. I think your niche is great, but you should definitely have more. Like, even if I go to projects, you have a lot of projects, which is good. Made on Fiverr. Let's see here. Yeah, so I like this. I actually like this a lot. I think you did a great job on the portfolio. It does show, like, I feel like I can, this is also a great thing to have. Like, you can in one project, you can combine, like, uh images and the video as well. So I feel like this is a great job. This is probably, you're getting orders because of this, 100%. So, but to improve your profile, you need to have videos of yourself. Start putting up yourself more, because you have projects, you have other things to talk about. So why don't you, why you're not doing that? Like, it's just very, very, um, you have a lot of potential. All right, guys, so actually we're going a bit faster now, because some people, some of you write profiles which don't exist. So we're going a little bit faster, but yeah, if more people are joining, then but okay. So now we have Shiraz. I just did Shiraz, so I'm gonna complete it. We have another profile. Let's see here. Okay, you guys can you should be able to see it now. Yeah, let me just double check the chat. Abdullah, thanks for joining. You can submit your profile. I don't know if I'll be able to do it today, but because I'm gonna be, actually, it's second set is starting now, so guys. I will probably do it. I'll have to resume the live, so you will have to come back and watch the live, guys. Should I save it, or should this be saved? Let me know if it should not be saved, or if it should be saved. So can I actually make something? Just 1 second. Start a poll. Should I save? All right, let's try this poll. Yeah, I need to keep you engaged, guys. Maybe you're sleeping or something. Okay. So there's everyone says save the life. Okay, let's keep going. Still have Ebony. All right, so guys, I mean I have to be fast here because it's the things I've been already saying. If you show yourself, which is good, but you need to be showing yourself everywhere, like on all of your, because this is like, there are like 3 4 people, different people completely, like, and I'm not sure if it's you or if it's not you, right? So again, you should I don't know, like it's sometimes I feel like, yeah, it sometimes makes me upset even because you can go on Fiverr and you can see like successful sellers. Like it's not like you're the first person who are doing Shopify or Etsy or stuff. Like you see the sellers, like successful sellers, so you see how it should be done. But why people are not doing that? I don't understand. Like why they, yeah, I don't know, guys. Like sometimes some things that I don't understand. So, but okay, we have Fred. Um, so yeah, Maggie, thanks for your message. I can see your message. I can see the chat. So okay. So you guys voted all yes. So the life will be saved. Okay. So let's see. All right, Fred. So first of all, great profile picture. There is no intro video. You should do an intro video. I like your niche, bookkeeping, QuickBooks. It has a lot of potential. I mean, I just saw a seller that is making like made over $1 million on Fiverr, and it's definitely a good niche. One thing I don't like with this, like some categories you cannot see the orders in queue. This is something that is I don't know why Fiverr did it, because look, guys, like for example, do you think buyers will actually understand that they need to click here? Like they will see, hello, welcome to my accurate accounting, bookkeeping in QuickBooks online with expert. Like they will see that, and do you guys really think the buyers like will click on this button? I don't know. Like this is something that I never understand from Fiverr. Like why would they do that? Because to me that just tells me that, I mean, if I'm a buyer, I always need to click like read more. I mean, there must be a logic. I don't think the Fiverr is that like I don't want to say it out loud, but I think there must be a logic. They probably have some data, they probably have some information, but to me this is not complete, because like this is much better. Like I can see what the services they offer, and you can let me know in the comments, do you like this design, do you not like this design? So Maggie, I think you should take my Fiverr course, and it's in the YouTube. Just go like second or third line on my YouTube videos and just take a Fiverr course, and you'll get a first client within 2 weeks or 4 weeks. So yeah. Okay, video conference call, overview, reconciliation, cleanup, revise. This is a nice structure of the packages, like something small, and then you have something that is like more premium. So definitely has a great package offering. Yes, has a demand. You guys can see it. He has a demand, which is good. So actually, a lot of demand. That's very very nice. So it's a really good niche to be in, and you can see as well. I really like how he structured this. This is nice. Let's see together.
Hi, my name is John, the CEO of Wealth Building LLC, and I was in a situation where I needed to get caught up for the past 2 years of my bookkeeping to go ahead and file my taxes. So I got connected with Farhan through Fiverr, and we got on a call. I told him my situation, and he told me I'm the man. I could get this done for you. So we locked in, and from there,
Guys, this is great. Like if you can get feedbacks like this from your clients, this is great. I think that's why he's actually doing very successful. But I don't understand why like he doesn't put himself on these gig videos, because if he will just do that, I think he will be making like 3 4 times more the revenue than he's doing right now. So yeah, I think this is great. This is definitely great. But you should, when you already have so much feedback, you should not just pray for Fiverr. You should go on LinkedIn, you should go on YouTube, you should start or go on Instagram, start sharing all of those things, and then it's gonna be more powerful. You're gonna be making a lot of more money, revenue, everything. So yeah, I think it has a great potential, but you should not just kind of like stuck on Fiverr and that's it. So you should definitely um, continue with your journey. All right, guys. So unfortunately, I have to do the last one. Please don't get upset, and I will come back. I'll do this more like tomorrow or later today, and it's not a problem. I mean, I'm sure you guys got some value from other people. Uh, Yes, guys, subscribe, give a thumbs up. This has been going for 2.5 hours already. So 2.5 hours we're doing this live reviews. So I promise you guys, I will catch up everyone. The next live we should be, everyone should be catched up. So don't worry, we'll do it. We'll do it. At the same time, you can learn from some of the previous feedback I gave to other people as well. So yeah. Again, like don't put please all of this information on your, like it's just too much, like you when you see it. I even don't look at this, because there is just so much information here. This like you don't need to overload this gig image. Like you can definitely space everything out and just keep the main thing, that the main service that you're doing here. Again, Anis definitely needs to have a video of yourself. um, I feel actually I'll do it again. I'll do another one, guys, because I feel, yeah, Anis, you can definitely do a much better job um, on your profile. We have, let's see, the next one. We have Oleg. Okay, so yeah, guys, I will do the Oleg one and call it the live for now. Next time I'll do it probably soon. Maybe even we'll see. Today, maybe even today, I think possibly. So we'll see how things will go. But for sure, I'll do it beginning of the week, if not today. So don't worry about that. So okay, we have Oleg. First of all, Oleg was also user of the freelance hustle. He's been using it, and great for to see him. I
Hi
like.
there, this is Oleg, the founder of Nexa Design Agency. We are a team of 10 professionals fully focused on delivering high quality design solutions. At Nexa, we cover everything from mobile and web application to websites and branding. We handle the entire design process from early concept to dev ready UI. Every project
Guys, I like this a lot because you can tell the story, you can tell everything, you can tell you about your team, you can tell about the other things. This is very very important. So I think Oleg is doing a great job. Top rated seller, pro seller. He doesn't have a lot of reviews, but he's been already able to kind of like be on that level. um, few things I'm not actually happy about is that I don't see his. Well, he has a lot of gigs, which is good. He has himself on the gigs, but he doesn't have the videos of himself. Like this is something that, um, yeah, I don't actually understand. I'm a bit upset at Oleg that because he has so much potential. Especially he has a team. He has like when you have a team, when you have all of these things, you can actually use it for your advantage to show it to show the processes, to show how people are working, how you guys are talking about the projects, how you're meeting in their meeting room, right? And especially you're selling like a high ticket project, like $800, $1,000, like it must be better, like the selling point. You need to have a great video on that. You know, you have projects. Again, I would say, okay, so we have app design, admin panel for manager, crypto platform, make things simple. It's not bad, but I think you can definitely make, for example, when you have this possibility to include, you can definitely use more. Like actually, you're using it. It's great. No, it's great. This is you see, like he is showing everything like more in detail, specifically walking through the whole thing. So this is like a landing page. So it becomes like not just portfolio, but also like a landing page, which can convert much better. So I like the style a lot. So I think you should Oleg should do it more. Should do it definitely more. You can also list your work experience now. This is also great on Fiverr, like something that that can just be as additional plus for you. Um, so replying to reviews, this is also important, guys. Like especially when you have like a bigger projects and you know, things like that. It's just very important to give some more, you know, more kind of like a story on that. So so yeah, but I like it. But I think, you know, the other thing which I think Oleg can do much better, so he can create like one style of all of his gigs in one style and just have like himself and then description and then just like a nice videos for each of them, right? Because you can also, like, let's say someone comes to your gig and they go here, they go to this gig, you can mention in this gig that you actually also do this and that, and people will be like, oh, he actually does this, because maybe they don't know that you have like 10 other gigs, they can only see this gig. But because of the video, you can actually mention the things that you do, you know, besides focusing on this gig. So yeah, I feel like there could be a lot of potential can be done here. It's a good profile, it's a good opportunity. Like this is an example of a seller who can be at 30 40K just from Fiverr, like who can be at even 100K per month, right? Because he has a lot of different gigs in different services and they're high ticket. Like this seller can definitely be making close to $100,000 on Fiverr, but needs to be some more work. Of course, there are like other things that he can do, like more in depth, you know, but it's just going to be too much to go over this on this profile reviews. It can take like a longer time, but you guys can see the you know the potential, of course. All right, so that's it, calling it end to this live. I will try to save it. I hope it's going to get saved. I'm streaming from YouTube directly, so I hope it gets saved. Guys, thanks again for support. Kumar, thanks for supporting. Karim as well. And we'll see each other soon. So, and we'll review more profiles. So don't worry, guys. Stay positive, and wishing you more orders this week on Fiverr, and more positive feedback as well. Take care.